Hey y'all, it's Lissa, aka Bangs and Glasses, and I'm back with another 30 days of sketches for you all. Today is going to be day 18, and it's by Francis West. Hey Francis, if you're watching. So I'm going to be turning my sketch, which I'm showing you here, because my photos are facing the opposite way. So I have some smaller 3x4 photos and a larger 4x6 photo. I'm going to be working with snow and cocoa today, which I'm very excited about. So these are the papers that I'll be using for this layout. So you're going to see me magically go ahead and put down those papers and my photos. So now that's all that's left to do is embellish, which is the best part, of course. So I have some embellishments here from Snow and Cocoa and some random ones that I think are from like Fa La La, maybe, I'm not sure. So I'm just going to start building out my clusters, pretty similar to where they're placed in the sketch based on where I turned it. So I do want to get a journaling spot on here, so I may use a frame like this to kind of highlight that journaling. So I'm playing around with that idea now. And I love this Christmas tree piece that I put next to this photo of my husband, so that is going to end up there. I'm trying out a couple other pieces here to build out the bottom cluster here around my title. So today's layout actually comes together pretty quickly, so it's going to be a pretty short one today. The layouts where there's a lot of photos, I feel like go by pretty fast because there's not a lot of room to embellish, so it makes things pretty quick and easy. So that's always nice. The photos for today are from our first Christmas in our house. So this was in 2020. So this is us decorating for Christmas. So we were listening to some Christmas music, which is the photo of Kelly Clarkson right there on our TV. And then we have kind of a before and after. Before I had set up the Christmas tree, and then after, and then a photo of my husband kind of going through some stuff. Since we had just moved into our house pretty recently, he was going through some of his things and unpacking them while I was decorating the tree for Christmas. So I have a lot of cut aparts from this collection. I really like this house piece. I think that's perfect for describing the Christmas, our first Christmas in our new home. So that's going to be at the top of this cluster here. And I'm going to add this ornament down here with this snowflake. Some of these embellishments I know are not from Snow and Cocoa, but I'm not quite sure exactly which collection they're from instead. Like I know the Christmas tree and that house are not from Snow and Cocoa, but I think it might be like Fa La La or something that I got in a random embellishment pack. So there's a lot of cute elements here in Snow and Cocoa, but a lot of them that I have left are too large to end up on my page. I pull out these chipboard birds, which I always like to add as a pair on pages with me and my husband, or just describing a moment with us together. I've used these birds a couple times before on layouts with us, so that's fun to just continue that trend. And I'm going to add in this gold glittery snowflake here at the top, and that's going to let me bring in some more gold glitter elements like in my title. So here in a bit, you're going to see me go ahead and start building out that title piece. There's a lot of tiny little embellishments here at the bottom that I'm just very quickly sorting through to see if I want to add anything else here. But like I mentioned earlier, I don't end up adding a ton to this page. This red Noel ornament is too red. I don't want to bring in a lot of red to this page. Just want to stick with the fun teal and pink colors. And for this layout, I did decide to turn it, and I have been pretty good about being pretty true to the sketches this round, but I do really like how this one ended up looking turned to the side. But I think it'll be really cute, you know, the way the sketch was intended to. So I may do this sketch again with a totally different layout the correct way. I think that would be fun. So I'm finding a little piece of paper to add behind this frame element, so that'll be my journaling spot. So I find a paper that's like a light pink paper that'll be easy to write on and be able to read it. So I'm going to go ahead and add that into that frame off camera, so you don't have to see me just gluing that random piece down. So magically, we're going to come back and have that already done for us here. And you're going to see me starting to build out my title. I'm going to be using these gold glitter thickers to do my title. And my title will be Deck the Halls, which I think is always just a great title when you are talking about decorating a Christmas tree. So I'm going to have that go just slightly over this snowflake embellishment down here at the bottom. That way it's all incorporated together and there's not a weird gap. So I'm going to go ahead and glue that down using my Barely Arts glue. I love Barely Arts glue. I think it's a great product. I love that the nozzle is so thin, so you can get really precise with where you're gluing. And I have never had a problem with anything falling off when I use this glue. It's very sticky, so you do have to work pretty quickly when you use this glue. I also want to go ahead and apologize since there's this kind of white halo towards the right side of my screen. Again, with this new tripod, I'm learning a lot here, and I did not move my phone far enough to where you don't also see the stand in the frame. So that's what that weird white line is on the right side of your screen. I apologize for that. We're living and learning this round with 30 days of sketches, and I feel like I've already learned a lot of tips and tricks with like video editing and things like that. So here I am just showing you the sketch again so you can see where I went with it, and I'm gonna have a still shot to follow. Thanks so much, and we'll see you next time. Bye.